I'm Chuc Dizzle. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I used to like them ratchet girl, now my women's a ditty. Was a local joker, now the kid in every city.
All right, we got Chuc Dizzle off the porch with us today.
Man, what's good? What's good? What's good, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. How you?
I'm doing well, man. What have you been up to during the quarantine?
Working, staying out the way, taking care of the kids, trying to just stay safe.
Yeah.
Best way possible.
Definitely, definitely. What's your thoughts on the George Floyd killing and the protests that are going on right now?
I feel like it was a wrong situation. I definitely send my condolences to his family, to the African American community. It's big for us, the protesting. Like, it was a wrong situation.
Yeah.
You know, I thank God for unity right now. I hope that like us as a community can just get through it along with their family.
Yeah. It seems like the protests are working, you know?
I mean, you got your pros and cons to it, but you know, we're definitely getting our point across.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never seen where you've had protests in all 50 states at the same time before.
Oh, it's major. It's the biggest one ever.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
But it's time though, it's time. Absolutely.
All right, so you're originally born in Jackson, Georgia, right?
Yep. Country boy.
Country. What was it like growing up there?
It was cool, man. It's not so much of like your city lifestyle, but it was cool. It was real slow, but like it was home. It was definitely home. That's where all the friends, family, it was home.
Yeah. And you now live in Atlanta. When did you move up there?
In middle school.
Okay.
I moved up here in middle school, moved back high school. I was kind of back and forth, but like I'm here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you first moved up here, was it an easy transition coming from a small town to a big city like Atlanta?
No, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all, but it was adaptable. Like I adapted real quick. Friends, like it started coming, but I miss home though. I don't know what it was. I guess it was too fast for me, so I needed to go back. But once I went back, I needed to get back what fast like it was. So I was back and forth.
Yeah. Do you still have family down there now?
Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
Okay. So how old were you when you first jumped off the porch?
As far as what, street-wise, music-wise, girl-wise, like...
Let's start with street-wise and girl-wise.
I lost my virginity at 13. I jumped in the streets at like 14, and it just took off from there.
Yeah. Did you have any OGs to kind of guide you?
Yeah, for sure. My stepdad.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Shouts out to him. He really showed me everything as far as like streets, what a man's supposed to be like, how you should walk, how you should talk. Like all my structuredness came from him.
Yeah. What's one of the biggest life lessons you learned while growing up?
One of the biggest, I would say, well, how to be a man, knowing how to wake up in the morning, tie your shoes, having a plan, having a vision, taking care of family, and just knowing what you want to do in life. Don't waste your time.
Yeah. How long have you been rapping now?
About 10 plus years.
Yeah.
About 10 plus years.
What had motivated you to start back then?
Poetry, starting out poetry.
Okay.
Writing poems. I remembered like elementary, Valentine's Day come. I had the neat handwriting. I would go get the utensils and just go crazy with the drawing and just poetry and just turned it into music at 17 and just went from there.
Who were some of your musical influences?
Nas, Fabulous, Sy Ari Da Kid.
That's the first time I heard Sy Ari. He's dope too.
Yeah, he's real dope. He's underrated. Like, that's my guy. Like, I'm really like low key. Like, that's my next move for real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Salute to you too, bro. Homecoming is on the way. And what's crazy, I had hit him up like a year ago, and he wouldn't respond. I sent him like 10 messages, and like once it would get to a certain number, I would delete all of them, unsend, and resend them. And like I seen him put up a post like a week or two ago about having some type of little quarantine deal. Like, yeah, that's my next move.
Okay. Oh, that's big, man. All them rappers you mentioned are real lyricists too, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. Is that kind of what you're on as well?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I try to aim for. I'm real vivid with my music. I try to paint a picture with just listening to a line, a bar. I try to give you real visuals, make it easy for the video.
Yeah. Do you write your music or do you freestyle and punch in?
I write everything, 100%. No writers credit. I get all credit. You know, every bar, every metaphor, every ad lib, like it's all me.
What's your creative process like? Do you need to be like by yourself to write? Got to hear the beat?
More so just once I hear the beat, dissect the beat. I feel the beat, let the beat feel me. Of course, you know, I got to have my sativa.
Sativa. There you go.
My creative juice.
Yeah.
And like, it's up from there.
Yeah. What's the first big song that you had that kind of gave you a buzz?
The first big song, I would probably say back in 2010, a song called Take Off, featuring my good friend, Pressure the Player. That was my first video. We shot it in Miami. And like that's the really jump start. That's the really like, that was the go. Like that was the button.
Yeah. What inspires you musically?
My kids, family, and just being able to say things the typical person wouldn't say, or rappers who are on labels, things they can't say. I want to be able, yeah, that's me, because I'm independent.
Yeah.
Everything I do comes from me. Every video, every studio session, like it's from me. So like I control everything. For sure.
Would you say music is your passion?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Music, definitely my passion.
Have you ever lost that passion before?
Never.
Never?
Never. Once it came, and like, you know, it's never left. I might have took a break here and there, but I always kept like music just my go-to. That's my tool. It was like my freedom in a way.
Yeah. What would you say has been your biggest obstacle breaking into the music game?
Marketing, man. Marketing, like actually putting a song out and getting decent feedback in a decent amount of hours. Like, you know, marketing, like, who is Chuc Dizzle? How can I get these people to know who I am? You know, branding myself, that's really been like my toughest tool. Yeah. The music there, it's just been that part.
Yeah. How'd you get the name Chuc Dizzle?
A childhood, well, really it's Chuck. Chuck is my childhood name. It just, as I got older, I just was like, you know, I can't be introducing myself to no grown woman as Chucky. You know, I can't tell her, hey, my name is Chuck. Like, she'll think I'm a kid. So I dropped the IE, kept Chuck. And one of my friends that I met in Birmingham, man, salute to Cam. He's in Florida right now. He's a barber. And he was cutting my hair one day. He was just playing with my name. And he was just, like, he put the Dizzle and it sounded like, I'm like, yeah, that's it. Chuc Dizzle. I copyrighted it. And it stuck.
Did you always go by Chuc Dizzle as your rap name?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What's your thoughts on the music scene here in Atlanta?
Oh, we going crazy. We going crazy. It's love here. Like, working with artists here is like easy. I guess when they know you from Georgia, it's easy to like connect the dots. It's easy to like link up, rub elbows, bump into this person.
Yeah. You
know, if you're trying to work with this person, you let one person know, it's like, it's just easy. It's accessible. And it's good music here too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say Atlanta has this mama rap or we sound like, you know, we have our own sound.
Mhm.
Every artist has, you know, his or her unique way of doing music.
Last year, you dropped the project Head of the Game, hosted by Bigga Rankin.
Yep.
What was it like working with Bigga?
Man, it was crazy. Like, Bigga Rankin really was major. It was a nervous feel because I knew I knew his caliber. I knew what he stood for. I knew how he was coming before he even got there. So it was just more so of like being ready, you know, being just hungry. But it was a blessed feel. Like, he gave me a father figure, like, just feel.
Yeah.
He gave me that real OG feel. Like, he kick it like real, really, like just really real. Like, he knows you.
Yeah, Bigga's got that special touch, you know, when he touches the record.
For sure. And on the music scene, he makes you go harder. He makes you hearing him on your track, kind of makes you want to go back and say something different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw you had features from Gucci, Skooly,
Yeah,
Joe Gifted on there.
Yeah,
Some big names. How'd you link up with them?
In college, my first year in college, I met a good friend of mine, Chase Turner. He was managing me at the time, and like, we felt like that was a move. We felt like that was the, like, you know, this was your way of like, okay, people don't know you now, but like, once you put this out, whenever the time comes, like, this is your Rolex. You know, this is your last dollar type of move. We went to Atlanta. Well, after linking up with him and Zaytoven in Birmingham when they was promoting the movie Birds of a Feather.
Okay.
We went to Atlanta, sat down, and it just went from there. Like, that was my first like ever in studio big feature major artist. This was the Gucci with the big belly. This wasn't the Gucci worked out.
Pre-prison Gucci.
Now, yeah, this was the old school Gucci, but he was still genuine. He was still a dope artist.
Yeah. Where'd you go to school to? Or where'd you go to school at? College?
I went to college at Miles College.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what, outside of Montgomery or Birmingham?
Birmingham. It was right in Birmingham, in Fairfield.
Gotcha. What'd you study there?
I studied business, and then I transferred to a community college. Okay. And got a little degree in welding.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That was big. And I saw you just shot the video for Top Down with Skooly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was big too.
Yep.
That was big. Yep. I linked up with him about 6-7 months ago. We did the record. Actually shot the video, lost the footage, reshot it again, and like, it was major this go around. I actually had everything together.
Yeah.
I wasn't patient then, so now it was more so like it was time right.
Is that the single you plan on pushing right now?
Well, no. Actually, I have a single that I'm pushing now, Used To. That's out now on all platforms. I'm looking to push this song as a single, of course. Yeah. But right now, I'm pushing Used To as my solo single. Okay.
What can you tell us about that song, Used To?
It's just one of those records. It's just kind of like, it made me want to just talk about the things that was like in the past, but I wanted to bring some of the things that was going on in my present. I wanted to give people more so like, how I used to rock versus what I got going on now.
Who produced that single?
3Q.
Okay.
He produces everything, every record, every single that's out, everything that's pretty much to come is produced by 3Q. I've been working with him since 2014.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Plan to shoot a video for Used To?
Actually, I already shot it. It's already out.
Okay.
It's been out now for about 2 months.
Okay.
I don't really have a lot of really, attention, but it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. I saw you just dropped a song called Love as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are you rapping about on that song?
I had a situation, and I just got to a point where like I wanted to put in a song, I've recorded songs that was like real sentimental, but I just didn't put them out. I didn't want to put them out. Every love song I did want to put out, it was about somebody else. So I wanted to put one out that was more so about me. Everything that's out now, or that I'm doing now, is more so a personal.
Is it therapeutic when you write and record songs like that?
Yeah, for sure. I record those the best, I think.
Yeah. I see you got a new project on the way, Thug's Diary.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I do. It's basically, I'm gonna turn into like an EP. Bigga Rankin, I'm gonna get him to host that one again. And it's just more so, like I said, this is a personal project. This is more so of like where Chuc Dizzle come from, what he's been through, what he got going on now, the transformation, the growth. Like, it's just, this project is like a real personal project.
Would say it's your most personal work you've done so far?
Yep, I would have to say that. I would say, yep.
Okay.
This one would have to be. Yeah. Because it's my statement. I feel like this is my statement project. You went and got bigger. You went and got the Gucci feature. Regardless of when you did it, it's out now. You went and got Joe Gifted. You went and got Skooly, Young Boot. You know, like, you went and got the artists. So it's like, now what you gonna do now? What's the next move? So this is like my statement project.
So no features on this one? It's gonna be all you?
Yeah,
or?
for sure. I'm gonna have a couple of features.
Okay.
Young Boot for sure.
Okay.
Young Boot. That probably might be the only feature. Lala Dior too.
Okay.
That's it too. Yep.
When do you think this project will drop?
About 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
2 or 3 months.
Okay.
Promoted it. Give it a good buzz.
Yeah. You know what your next single will be?
I'm dropping one in like, 2 or 3 days.
Oh yeah?
Yep. We dropping like singles back to back. Like, we trying to get like the music out here. Cause I have music that's single material.
Yeah.
It's mixtape, it's album material, but it's more so like, okay, this is what I want to put out right now. This is what I want to give them right now. I want to build that library, build that catalog.
How many kids do you have?
3.
3. What has being a father taught you about life?
Not to be selfish. On how to just give, being able to bless other than yourself and your family and like people that you know. Getting closer to God and definitely taught me how to build that relationship with him, keep him close.
Yeah.
That's like that's the biggest blessing. That's the biggest blessing, like, that's the biggest.
You got the new project on the way. What else you working on right now?
More so filming. I'm working on this series with Strike Money, as well as my own short films. I'm trying to mix the acting with the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been acting?
All my life. But no, seriously, like, I've been a character like all my life. I've been that funny guy in school. I've been that, like, you know, make you laugh when you're going through. I'm the guy who's gonna pick you up. Like, I'm the guy who's gonna keep the positive energy. You know, whatever you're going through, like, yeah, I'm gonna talk you out of not being upset, depressed, or whatever you're going through. Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. All right, Chuck, any last words? Any shout outs before we get you out of here?
Shouts out to my my up and coming PR, Shay. You can follow her on Instagram, Shayness, at Shayness, the Shayness. Bigga Rankin, his whole movement. Mika, my up and coming manager, my whole team, my city. Everybody just working. My homeboy in Tampa, Dre. He's really like my best friend. That's like my best friend. I met him in college. My boy Tito, Steve, Paris, like, salute to everybody who support me. It's not big right now, but it's coming. God been my biggest support, and that's where I've been leaning on the most. I'm not worried about the 30 deep homeboys at the club or having the 30 girls. Like, God been my biggest support. He bringing everything coming together. Salute the Dirty Glove Bastard for having me. This been a real journey trying to get here. Like, I remember when you guys first started, like, seeing all the artists come through here, I'm like, yeah, I got to come through. I just had to build that bag up. And like, the bag full, I'm here. It's time.
I used to like them ratchet girl, now my women so ditty. Was a local joker, now the kid in every city. We're not the same dog, bitch, I trap.